Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another VW camper van. Today we're going to do 87 and 88. They're not too big issues. But first of all, yeah, sorry I'm a little bit early. I've gone out 15 minutes earlier because I'm actually going out for some dinner this evening. Bit of a mini work reunion with some people that used to work with. It was either come out, go live 15 minutes earlier, or I was going to have to cancel the stream. I didn't really want to do that because that's what with Christmas and everything, you know, I wanted to get some more built and didn't want to let you guys down. So I'm out a little bit earlier. So we're not going to hang around too long. We're just going to crack on. And literally as soon as I finish the stream, I'll be running out the door. So, but we're going to do 87 and 88. We're going to get quite a big chunk done, I think, for little work. So let me go through this chat quick. So first in, we've got Danno's Universe. Hello, everyone. So hi, Danno. Thank you for joining. We've got David Bassett. Good evening, Alex, and all in chat. So hi, David. Hope you're well. We've got David saying hi to Danno. And then we've got Anfield Road out in the loft. Lee says hi. So hi, Lee. How are you? Cool. That's chat for now. As I say, I'm a bit early, so whether people will have picked up on that, I don't know. I know it's normally 7 o'clock, but at least you'll be here to watch later on if you want to. So let me change the camera angles. There we go. So we're going to do 87 and 88. And this is what we've got so far. I've had a little test fit of this on the chassis and it absolutely fits beautifully. So I'm really happy with that. That's where it's been stored. It was up on the chassis on the front end, just so we can get an idea. But we're going to get a bit more of an idea of the size of this by the end of issue 88. So 87, door hinges and front interior panel. So I'm just going to move that out of the way, grab over the parts. So these are parts in 87. There's lots of small parts in here. So we've got the front interior panel here, which is plastic. And we won't be using this today. So this will be put aside for another issue. And then we've got... Let me just find my scissors. I've said them. Right, 87.2 are two lower hinges, and that is these red ones. So it's great that these are color coded. So they are almost the same, but if you notice, they've got. If I put them that way. They've got a slight angle on the insides there or the outsides, whatever way they're going to go. It does say on there, actually, left and right. so you can't get them mixed up, but they are different. So I'm imagining they are not going to fit in the incorrect place. So that is good. Okay, 3 are the upper hinges, which are these 2. And again, we've got a left one and a right one. So put the left ones together and the right ones together, and they have got the screw holes of different orientation. So they're sort of at a diagonal, but they're different. So again, that will help avoid putting anything in the wrong way. And then we get 87.4, which are BD08 screws. So I shall get them out because I'm sure we're going to use them. If not, they'll go in the tub. But I'm guessing we're going to need these for today's issue. BD08. So, that being said, let's get on with this. So, step 1 is to retrieve the body. Retrieved. And place one of the upper hinges in the inside housing indicated on the right side. Check that the hinge is positioned as shown. Now, it does say on here, take one of the upper hinges, but they're different. So we can't just take one because they're only going to fit one way. So I'm guessing we're going to be working on this one. Let me just check the fit of this one. Yeah, so that one doesn't quite want to fit in that one. So let me just marry up with this. Yeah. So this is the left, this is the right. And that is going to go on there in this area here. That's just going to fit on there. And then we're going to screw them in with 2 BD08 screws. Now we are going into metal, so I'm going to use the oil pot that I got. Just give it a quick pump. And we see the oil coming through. So yes, let me just catch up with some chat. So yeah, David Bassett says, "Evening Lee," and for Rod Loud in the loft. There's models. Hi everyone. Hi, let's go up your build. Thank you very much, Dave. Hope you're okay. Lee says here, but mixing paint for the airbrush. And David Bassett says, "Good evening to Sir Dave, DS Models." So I'm just going to get some oil on this screw. I think it'd be easier to place this down on a soft surface, such as the Power Upgrades Builder's Cushion. Can be found on his website. There's 3 different sizes. So I'm just going to start that one off. And then get the other one in and lined up. Okay, that screwdriver is not the best anymore. So that's now in. So with that in, I'm going to lift it up and then carefully put some pressure on the front just to secure, and then screw. Brilliant. That is now secure and the hinge is solid. So that's the first one installed. Okay. Fit the lower hinges onto the indicated, also on the right side of the body. Check that it's positioned as shown in the round picture. So that's good. So that has now clarified we have got the right hinge because it's the right side, which it didn't say in the first one. So we're going to do the same. Okay, so it's going to sit. Sorry, you can't see. So it's going to sit on here, and there'll be another screw holding it up there. So it's quite a deep hinge, like that. Okay. Secure the lower hinge to the bracket with 2 BD08 screws. So we're going to start off with the 2 at the bottom first. So I'll start them off. Again, we're going to try and go. Oh, that's my paintbrush pot on south. So what I'm actually going to do with this, I'm going to start that one off so it's in position. I'm going to oil up another screw and get that one into position, just so it seats itself. Okay, the next step, I'm going to jump ahead. Before I tighten them up, it says we need to add a 3rd screw to secure the lower hinge to the body. Now I can already see that this hole is not lining up. Well, it sort of is, but it's at an angle. See, and it's hard to tell on the cam. But I'm hoping once we start driving this in, it will just try and locate itself. And it's not. Yeah. That is not lining up as I thought. So what am I gonna do? They're already loose. I've got a lot of movement here. So I'm gonna try. Oh, try again. That's got it. Okay, so I've had to go in at a slight angle to get that started. And that's a little, it reminds me a bit of some of the panels on the Routemaster, that. So I'm just going to hold this up this way now and get the remaining screws in. And I'm going to go around and do them bit by bit because of the, it's, you know, just to try and get it to shape. So with them done, I'm now going to carry on with this one. Up in the body. And I can't quite get this screwdriver in, which is a shame. I almost feel like this needs to be done before this bit of frame went on. There you go, that's done. And that is solid, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so that is that hinge done. The next step is to place this other upper hinge on. But I'm actually going to do the bottom one first. I'm going to skip a step and do the other bottom one because that was the hardest one to do. So I want to see how this one lines up. They're definitely on the right side I've done. But does this one line up? It looks like it does better. So let's no, maybe not. Let's do what we did on the last one. I'm going to start with putting the bottom two in loosely. That's one. Sorry. It's really hard because the frame's in the way to get you a shot of what I'm actually doing. That's the second one in. Yeah, that's not happy at all. There we go. Oh, it's just pulled them out. Wasn't tight enough. There we go. Bit fiddly, but yes, this one is going in. So tighten that one. I'm going to do these bottom two with the Oreo. Sorry if I'm knocking the camera. Okay. Wow. That's those hinges in. And they're solid. Now that was rather difficult. They weren't a very nice fit, if I'm honest. So just be careful when you're doing that. Take your time. It can be done. It might even be a case that you have to maybe do a little bit of filing just to file where the hinge goes on. It sits in like a recess in the frame. It's going to be hard to show you, but it sits in a recess in the frame, and it might pay to sort of sand or file away at the top carefully just at that point so that fits in nicer. You might have some more movement then. But I did manage okay, apart from the other side, which obviously I had to put the screw in at a slight angle and then straighten it up as I was turning. So now we're going to work on the top left side now, which it originally asked us to do. Now I've got that bottom one out the way. So we're going to start that off. And I've just gone straight in with the Oreo with this one. Okay, so I've started them screws just there. The hinge is still a little loose. And then I can pop it up like this and you can get a better angle on it and then support from the front. And secure that. Oh. And try and get them screws nice and tight. Like so. So that's our hinges on. Seems a bit washed out of the camera, but you can just about see them here. So you've got two hinges here and two hinges here. Now it's going to be really interesting if the doors sit right, you know, because that's the other thing. I might have to manipulate these hinges a bit. But let me go through a little bit more chat. Wow, it's just gone mad. Dave Mack says, evening, everyone. So hi, Dave Mack. Stephen says hi to Alex. So hi, Stephen. And hi to all in chat. Dave Mack says, evening, Danno, David B, Lee, Sir Dave, and Stephen. Go for it says hello and hi to Lee. So hi, Go for it. How are you? David Bassett says, evening to Dave Builds. Go for it says hi to David. Dave says, evening, go for it. David Bassett says, good evening, Stephen Bircher, and go for it. Stephen says hi to Dave Builds and to David Bassett. Mark Watt says, hello, everyone. Hi, Mark. How are you? Dave Max says, evening to Mark. Stephen says, hi, Mark. Mark, did you sort your desk out? It was pretty messy, wasn't it? David Bassett says hi to Mark. Mark says hi, Dave Builds. Hi, Stephen and David Bassett. Todd, hello, good evening all. Hi, Todd, how are you? Todd says, awesome shout out yesterday on the World of Wayne stream. Awesome shout out. I didn't see anything. David Bassett says, well done, Alex. That looked awkward. Thank you. Yeah, it was. I'm just, them going on like that has got me worried about how the door's going to sit. But let's not worry about that until it comes to it. I'm sure we can tweak it. Hopefully. David Bassett says hi to Todd. So, yeah. Awesome. Todd says here, he specifically told his viewers to check you out, even made you a QR code. So, oh, really? Oh, that's really nice of him. And Todd says hi to David. Yeah, I didn't catch up with the stream yesterday. But no, that's amazing. That's really cool of him. Do you know what? It's funny, actually, because I did notice that some of my subs had jumped a little bit today. So, Todd says hi to David. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Right, so turn that down a little bit. Right, so that is it. That's the end of issue 87. So we're going to move swiftly on now to 88. And then we'll end the stream. As I say, I'm out on a dinner with some work colleagues. Or some current ones and some older ones. So, yeah, looking forward to it. So today, on 88, we've got the right rear quarter panel. So here we go. That is, well, that way, whatever way. So, yeah, we've got a nice big quarter panel there. Okay, we've also got a hinge which is nicely taped up. So we've got a hinge and then we've got some screws as well. So we've got some BD04 and BD08. So I'm going to get them out. BD04 on that side, and the 8s we've already got from this issue, so I'll just top them up. Yeah, Todd said, I hope you get a nice bump in sub. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have had a few. Yeah. David Bassett says, yeah, yes, Wayne was pushing on channel big time on his live stream. Oh, amazing. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I will catch up. I do tend to watch his obviously watch his stuff. Go for it, Payne says looks cool. Thank you. Yeah, I watched I binged his whole Ferrari series because I wanted to see what I was getting into. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, I binged the whole lot. Really good. Okie doke. So let's move forward then. First, thing we're going to do is, before you begin, carefully examine the gas flap hinge. Okay. So one side is wider than the other. Each leaf is a different size. The widest leaf is fitted inside the right rear quarter panel. And the narrowest is located outside the body. As indicated, place the widest leaf on the hinge over the support on the inside of the rear quarter panel. So let's turn this round. We're going to be working on this here. And try and work out the orientation here. Okay, so it's going to go in like that. With the actual hinge, oh, you can't even see a thing I'm doing. Sorry. The actual hinge sits down. So just follow the shape. Okay. That's what I'm going to do there. That's unless the magazine's wrong, because it has been a few typos in here. And then we're going to support that in with 2 VDO8 screws. So again, I've got my oil pump here ready. Just going to get some oil on there. And then we can secure this one. We'll secure them hinges down, or the hinge down, should I say, because we're only working with one. And then once I've got them started, I'm going to then use the Oria, just so I can get a bit more turn on those. And then I'm just going to straighten that out. I mean, we might have to do some adjustment later on. Yeah. Oh, nearly flew off the table. There we go. So that is our hinge in place. Now, it looks a little bit skewy. You can see it's pointing upwards. So we can probably rectify that by loosening the top one and pushing it in a bit. Or it's designed to do that. We'll see. Yeah, it's still a little bit at an angle, but we can address that when we actually get the petrol flat. But that is the hinge installed. Okay, this is the big step now. Next is to retrieve the body and the front assembly and place the right backside so that the front ends, and place the right backside so that the front end is into the housing as shown in the picture. Right, that probably doesn't make any sense on the screen, but pictures reveal all. So we're going to go in like this, and then it's got the cutout there, and that's just going to fit in there like that. Wowza. And then we're going to secure that in with 2 BD04 screws. So I'm going to actually put this on its side. I think it'll be easier. Sit that down on top. Can I get this in? Yes, I can. BD04 screw. We're going to just drive that in. And then we're going to want to get these nice and tight because this is part of the frame. And we don't want it a bit wonky. So. Okay, so I've started that one off. Grab the other screw. I want to get them both in to give it some support. And then nice and tight to get that frame connected. So I'm just going to now tip this the correct way up now that we are in. I'm going to try. Wow, this is getting like the bus now. Well, I'm going to be running out of room. Now that's quite hard to do because of where it is. But that is nice and solid. Wowza. So there we go. That is a lot of the frame done. Now this is going to be really fragile because obviously there is movement and we haven't secured anything yet. However, it might be quite difficult to do the other side because it might be okay. We can probably still put that there if we're careful, but it's the whole thing is just very flexible because there's no support anyway yet. So yeah, we just got to be really careful with that. So that is it. That is the right rear quarter panel fitted to the bus. So let me just turn this round so we can get a good older look. There you go. So that is going to look amazing. And that is it. That's issue 88 done. That's 2 issues done and out the box. And then we've obviously got this part left from issue 77 that we will look at fitting later on when it asks us to. But that's going to go inside. I can already see that. Probably something like that. You know, I can't help having a play. Yeah, it's going to fit in there. But anyway, there we go. I really need to get a bigger desk. So yeah, cool. Lee says hi to Todd. And Lee says good stream, looks good. Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you. Right, so let me get that out of my thing. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Another big bit done. As I say, those hinges are a bit of a pain, but you'll get there. If I could do it, you can do it. So yeah. Dave Matt says looks great. Great stream, big thumbs up. Thank you, Dave Matt. Thank you. Right, so I am just about to head out the door. What I will say is please head over to Danno's Universe's channel at 8 p.m. tonight. He's doing some more of his Eddie Stobart, which is going to be fantastic. I'm going to catch up on it when I get back later. And I know he's going to be assisted with DS models over there. I think he'll be doing his instructions, and I believe Mark's mods will be on there helping him with all the chat and stuff. So yeah, please head over to Danno's Universe's channel at 8 o'clock. So yeah, about 42 minutes. Then tomorrow we've got the Bedford show. Myself, Dave Say, DS Models, Lindsay's Builds. Who else we got? Sprue and Glue. And I think we've got a 5th as well. We've got Carl joining us, Carl Scale Modelling. So yeah, really looking forward to tomorrow's show with the Bedford. So I hope you can join us there at 7 o'clock. It'll be broadcasted on multiple channels. It'll be my own, Dave's. It'll be on Sprue and Glue's channel, and it's on Lindsay's channel, and probably MCCUK. So it's a bit of everywhere. So if you can, pop into each one and like and all that good stuff. Sunday we've got Mark's Mods at 7 doing the Artwork live show. So yeah, join Mark for that. There may be some streams in between that I may have missed out. I know sometimes Lindsay and that do some in the afternoons. And then that takes us to Monday. So Monday we should have Yorkshire Crafter, Julie, doing the Disney Doll's House at 7 o'clock. And then 8 o'clock or somewhere after 8 o'clock, depending on the Doll's House, because I know there's some tricky issues with that. So I will go live after Julie does over at Yorkshire Crafter. So yeah, I will be doing a new live show, a new live build. Most of you are probably aware of what it is, but keep watching to find out what it is. Let me just go through this last little bit of chat. So DS Model says thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Dave. And Lee says thumbs up. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I've been Horlixs, and yeah, I will see you tomorrow evening for the Bedford. Don't forget, please go over to Danno's Universe now, or in about 40 minutes, and check out his Eddie Stover. I will be catching up later on. So yeah, as I said, I've got a new build coming Monday, 8 o'clock, and here we go. Good night, everyone.
I can't manage to stay for another moment. You never knew what to say. I was really afraid to even talk about it. Guess I'm taking a blame. Lately I've been thinking, what if I don't feel guilty? You know what you said and it's bad. Broke my heart in pieces, tried to make me believe in everything you said and demand. And I won't go, even if you pick me up in a new Ferrari. I don't know what I wanna hear from you when you try to call me. I'm so cold, everything you said I know you don't feel sorry. Yeah, you heard what I said, but you don't care about it. Change how it was.